I got to see his medical records of how he was pronounced dead.
His testimony will make you think twice about life. Just listen and be blessed. Amen.
As soon as I get in the car, he like, "What's up, Johnny?" He called me Johnny. My name's not Johnny, but he just be like, "What's up, Johnny?" I say, "What's up, man?" I say, "Where Nero?" That's his brother. He said, "Nero, why you ask for Nero? Y'all family, I know both of y'all." He said, "Yeah, that's right. Well, he got shot, and he was pronounced dead." My heart sunk. I said, "What? What you talking about?" He said, "Nero was involved in a drug deal that went bad. He got shot, he died. But he's at the house and he'll tell you everything." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about?" He said, "Nero's at the house and he'll tell you everything what happened." We get to his house. I see Nero come out of the room. I look at him. You seen Captain America?
Yeah.
You seen how he was before he blew up?
Yeah.
Nero was just like that. But he used to be healthy. But he come out small. I say, "Nero, man, what happened? Are you okay? Tell me what happened." He said, "Come here. Come on, let's go to the table." I say, "Nero, tell me everything." He said, "Well, man, I had a lot of dope on me. You know, I'm the plug." He said, "I was at a park and I was serving some chick. And she like, I got somebody else who want to buy something from me." He said, "Bet, bring that man through. Bring him through. He made me some money." She get out the car. The man come through and shoot him up. Shoot his car.
Oh my gosh.
Bullets go through the car. 2 bullets go through me. I drive off. I call my mom and I say, "Mom, I just got shot. I'm sorry, but I'm dying." His mom say, "Call on Jesus. You better call on Jesus." He tried to call the rest of his family. He get out the car and try to walk to the nearest house to get help. He couldn't walk any longer. He fall on his knees. "Jesus, forgive the shooter. Forgive me for my sins." What saved me was another man's testimony. Someone who I loved. Someone who I knew. And the evidence was I got to see his body. I got to hear the voice recording of him and his mom. I got to see his medical records of how he was pronounced dead. But man doesn't have the last say-so over your life.
Come on.
God has the last say-so. So as I'm in front of him, I said, "Nero, what'd you see?" He said, "It was so many castles, so big." I said, "You see people?" I don't even know if I could say people, but it was so many of them just hugging me. "Did you see God? Did you see Jesus?" John, I was just on my knees, just crying, overwhelmed with love.
Whoa.
I say, "Tell me what happened." He said, "John, can't even really explain it. I just know everybody welcomed me, loving on me. And I was just overwhelmed with love. And I was just on my knees crying." I say, "Was you walking around? What was you doing?" I don't know if I could say I was walking. I was just moving. I can't explain it. I can't really explain it. But all I know is where I was. I'd rather be there than here right now. I say, "What?" I say, Are you serious? Are you for real?" He said, "Yes."
Whoa.
I said, "Look me in my eyes. Are you serious?" He said, "John, I have a wife. I have a son. But where I was, I'd rather be there than here."
Whoa.
I say, "What? What does all this mean?" "John, Jesus is real." I say, "Nero, man, Jesus real?" He said, "Yes, Jesus is real." I say, "Nero, Jesus real?" "Yep, he's real, John, yep." "Nero, Jesus is real. He's real." "Yep." And the reason why I was like that is because I had an encounter with Jesus when I was in jail. But following the world, I was brought down to a place of unbelief. John, I promise you, I wouldn't lie to you. What I just experienced, Jesus is real.
Wow.
Man, I ran up to the room, confessed my sins, and ever since then, you got this version of
Come on.
John.
Come on.
You got this version